Welcome to Property Nomads and more Just Stop Oil. And these people are really starting to grate on most of society for more ways than one. They're it's almost like a really bad rebel movement that's going on at the moment. And the latest outrage is because they rushed the Royal Albert Hall stage during the BBC Proms on opening night. Admittedly, actually, I've never been to the Proms. I wouldn't mind going. Now, the thing with Just Stop Oil, as we said before, is that they seem to be hell-bent on wanting to get their word across about, oh, you must stop oil, you must stop doing this, stop living, stop having fun, stop enjoying yourself. Yet they never seem to be offering any solutions to this energy crisis and climate crisis that we have. I don't think people would mind too much if they were sitting down around at the table and having good chats about, well, how can we get sorted? How can we, really get the process started for net zero by 2050, which isn't going to happen anyway, but they might cotton onto that at some point. I see no one from Just Stop Oil saying, hey, actually nuclear is a good way forward because we need the baseload energy moving forwards. Then that way we can slowly get rid of our oil and gas, although we're probably going to need it anyway, but we can reduce the reluctance on it. We can reduce the reliance on it. I see no one from Just Stop Oil coming up with any form of solution whatsoever. At the moment, it seems to be about disrupting as much as possible, and that's it. Now, there's two things to that. Number one, does that create attention? Yes. So is that good marketing? Yes. You've got to hold your hands up and say that is the case. But by just getting in the way of everyone's daily lives without offering solutions and just keep disturbing, whether it's proms or Wimbledon or other sporting events or other events in general, again, without having any solutions, they're starting to become disliked quite a lot if they're already not disliked enough. And I do like this is on the Microsoft website, but come from the Daily Express. And I do like it says climate crusaders from Just Stop Oil rushed onto the stage on opening night at BBC Proms, sparking condemnation from those in the audience. Good. If you see the videos on Twitter, a lot of booing, etc., etc. I do like the Express's approach on this. Two eco loons dressed in white Just Stop Oil t-shirts and wielding orange branded flags dashed onto the iconic stage before being tackled away by security and dragged away. We cannot afford to fiddle while Rome burns. Crazy stuff, Just Stop Oil. What made me laugh, or what shouldn't make me laugh, because I shouldn't really take fun of someone's age, but I did note that here, the people that got onto Wimbledon a week or two ago, three people here, age 68, 66, and another one age 66. Now, with all due respect, in a climate emergency or whatever it is in the next 30, 40 years, with all due respect to these people, you're not probably going to be around to be a part of it, or you're probably not going to be alive. So really, I mean, do you have, I don't know. Yeah, not convinced. You're not really going to be alive to be concerned about this as far as I'm concerned. So whatever. But again, the thing with Just Stop Oil is that if what they're doing is to create awareness of the group itself, then that is definitely working, because we're talking about it. I'm talking about this on this YouTube video, and other people are talking about it. If they're doing it just for the sake of doing it, that's really not good. And people in this country certainly don't like their sporting events disrupted, or traditional things like BBC Proms or whatever disrupted. They really don't like that. So you're going to get the ire of the people in this country. Thirdly, what's the solutions? Just stop oil, right? Okay. What's the solutions there? Just stop oil. More gas, more coal. Do you want more solar energy? Do you want more wind energy? Do you want some nuclear? I've got no idea what you want. In fact, I'm not even sure you have any solutions whatsoever. Come to the table with solutions, and that might stop you from becoming the most hated people in this country. You might even be more hated than the government, and that is saying something. So just be careful, Just Stop Oil. It's okay with anything in life. It's okay saying you want X, Y, and Z. Hands up, absolutely, that's okay. But you must be able to provide a solution. And if you're not able to provide a solution, then what are you doing all this for in the first place? Doesn't quite make sense to me. And I'd love to be able to know what they've got up their sleeve. But yeah, just another infuriating bit of time wasted by Just Stop Oil. And the more people that they try and put off, whether it's road protests or whatever, you're going to start to really, really test the patience of a lot of regular people. And that is probably not going to bode well for you, because know what this country's like. We'll rise up in defiance and we'll continue using oil as we should do. And we'll want to burn more coal and more oil and more gas just to piss you off. That's the sort of people we are in Great Britain. So come up with some solutions, Just Stop Oil. As usual, please share this video, share the Property Nomads with as many people as you can, like the YouTube channel, and use that subscriber bell button thingy. See you in the next video.